Straight arm frog stand. The straight arm frog stand exercise is a preparatory exercise for the planche. It's designed to develop strength with a particular focus on balance skills. Place your hands on the floor directly under the shoulders and spread your fingers wide. Bring your knees on the outside of your elbows. Look down and press your fingers against the floor. Start leaning forward until you can disconnect the feet off the ground. The target muscles are the wrist flexors, elbow flexors, and anterior deltoid. The wrist flexors maintain balance. The elbow flexors stabilize the elbow against the knees, who push the elbows forward. The anterior deltoid flexes the shoulder joint and prevents the body from falling forward, with the pectoralis major's assistance. The serratus anterior protects the scapula. The lower trapezius pulls the scapula downward and tilts it posteriorly. Common problem: pain in the wrist joint due to high load in a problematic angle for the joint. Solution: place the hand on a towel or a slightly elevated surface to reduce the joint angle. Another option is to rotate the hands sideways. Common problem: sensitivity and pain caused by overload on the wrist bones due to limitations in range of wrist extension movement. A 90-degree extension angle in the wrist is needed when bearing vertical weight on the hands. If exercisers do not have sufficient range of motion, any attempt to force these positions may result in injury. Hence, before performing the position, it is important to ensure the practitioner is able to reach this 90 degrees angle in terms of movement potential. There is one simple practical assessment we can use in order to evaluate this specific movement range. 1. Proposed test of passive extension wrist range of motion. A. Bring forearms and hands together in a prayer position in front of the body. B. Open the elbows sideways and lower the hands down in front of your body until the palms of the hands begin to move away from each other. If the result is a 90 degrees angle between the hands and the forearms without the palms separated, the passive range of motion is sufficient. However, if the palms of the hands start to separate from each other before reaching a 90 degrees angle, the passive range of the wrist extension motion is limited for performing this pose and may injure the base of the palms due to overload pressure. In this condition, it would be essential to use adaptations and practice dedicated preparatory exercises that will prepare the movement foundations for bearing weight on the wrists. Common problem: weakness in the shoulder girdle and the elbow extensors, creating difficulty in straightening the elbows and bearing the body weight on the hands. Solution: 1. Place the head on a padded surface, on the floor, between the hands. The head is supported and stabilizes the position. This also provides a feeling of security. It is important to adjust the exact height of the support to the head placement. If the height is too low, the head will not get the needed support, and if the surface is too high, the neck will be compressed. 2. Elevate the feet on a block. Elevating the feet helps to reach the position and place the legs on the arms. Common problem: rigidity in the lower back and hip joints, insufficient range to reach the position. Solution: preparatory exercises to soften the lumbar vertebrae area and stretch the lumbar extensors, focusing on elongating the lower back muscles.